Stop the friendship.
Greetings, fellow survivors of the Fallopian Highway, umbilical bungee jumpers, and refugees from the placenta of the universe. And welcome to the latest incarnation of the Doug Anthony Allstars magical misery tour, where tonight, on this very stage, you will witness the sick, the broken, the maimed, the frail, the foul, the fetid, the noxious, noisome, rank, bleeding, repulsive, repugnant, putrescent, aging, human flesh. At that point, I'll bring on the Doug Anthony All-Stars. But first, a short impersonation of the dyslexic Vulcan. And before any more old jokes are rolled out, sorry, Tim. I'd just like to get the ball rolling, sorry again, Tim. The little something that captures the zeitgeist of our times. The zeitgeist. Now, how many people know what zeitgeist means here tonight? Show of hands. Yeah. Well, this could go either way, I'm telling you that. Here we go, just winging it here, just like a real comedian. Here we go, just winging off the cuff, flying off the cuff. Here we go. Here we go. Nothing to be afraid of.
Got to fit your review.
Why do people do that? I mean, you can't read a friggin' thing. It's paper. They don't call it stationery for nothing. All right, a few headlines here. Here we go. A man who committed suicide by inhaling helium gas was found dead on the ceiling of his hotel room. I see what you people are like. Here we go. What about this one? Louis C.K. Attempts an apology. Unfortunately, he just couldn't pull it off. Okay, stepping over the line early, that's good. Better get used to it because the headline act's coming up. Here we go. What else? A report that a naked protester in a Bethlehem enclosure was bitten on the pecker by a cock. Or was he bitten on the cock by a pecker? Robert Mugabe, oh yes, he was offered the role as the World Health Organization's Goodwill Ambassador. Did you hear that? It's like finding George Pell as your babysitter. That line is way back there now. Here we go. Researchers from the University of Queensland have found that certain marsupials can actually mate themselves to death. Fuck me dead. They like the filth, this lot. All right, a dyslexic bear has died after hyphenating for the winter. A dyslexic adventurer came to grief when he tried to inflate a hot air baboon. Visual gag. A dyslexic student gets honours in interior defecation. Back to the gutter we go. A dyslexic comedian who couldn't remember his lines failed to fool his audience after sticky taping the script into the paper. Wait, there's more. They didn't buy it for a second and started heckling him. Okay, that's your cue. Come on. Come on, take it down here. Come on, let's feel it. Oh, let's feel it.
Roll the real comedian.
Go ahead. You know, the best thing about being heckled at my age is I can't hear a fucking thing. Just take it all as a compliment. All right, my friends, without further ado, it's time to bring on the headline act. So, ladies, gentlemen, LGBTEFGHIJK, and any other non-binary pronouns in the house tonight. It gives me great pleasure, but that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring to this stage a troupe of men. One who has the voice of a meadowlark and the scrotum sack of a Randy Gibbon in right. The other one likes to be touched in strange places, like Ballarat. So would you please make welcome the remnants, the best of what's left of, the Doug Anthony Allstars!
Close enough is close enough. Yeah, that'll do. I couldn't be better. I mean, seriously, I couldn't be better.
You ain't seen nothing like the three of us. We get around in a special bus, and we're coming to a town like yours. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Doug Anthony Allstars, and this first song tonight goes out to the NDIS, the National Disability Insurance Scheme. Yes, and intended by our government to take care of the most disenfranchised and vulnerable people in our society, the disabled. This is a song for all the Spacks and the Crips and the Spurgers in the room. We're living like rock stars, driven in luxury cars to the mid-range hotels that we stay in. The Medina, flag in. We're living like rock stars with two primary carers to get us off stage the minute we finish playing. Oh, and nothing's gonna stop us now except some unexpected stares. You, me, and the darling, we're living the dream of being treated like fully functioning human beings with special needs. We're dancing like rock stars, well 2 out of 3 are. Tim's on his sways and strength raised in his wheelchair.
My man dancing, look, I do the milkshake. I do the car wash. I do the Macarena. And what is this?
It's fucking sad, that's what
Start this song.
we drop drugs like rock stars, take Tim's take for dearer, until we go numb and our legs lose all feeling. Oh, and nothing's gonna stop us now except those damn self-closing doors. You, me, and the darling, we're living the dream of being treated like fully functioning human beings with special needs. We're famous like rock stars, the fans still adore us. They queue up for hours to tell us they're groupies. With groupies, and all I wanna do is you. Throw her back so I can sing.
And we would like to thank all the groupies who stuck with us, some of them literally. Sarah, Karen, John.
I've got to be honest with you, Tim, you would be the only one with groupies from the old days. Really. I mean, this fella never got me for obvious reasons. And I made a young person's mistake.
Paul always went for the older ladies.
I did. When I was a younger fella, I always liked a bit of an older lady, ladies and gentlemen. When I was 20 to 30, liked a woman who was maybe 20, 30 years my senior. They just seemed a little bit more self-confident, a little bit more self-aware, yeah? 20 or 30 years older than me, like that. Not so much these days. Doesn't stop me occasionally having a bit of a wander down memory lane. Many of these old dames, I've got to be honest with you, have moved on, ladies and gentlemen. They've left this mortal coil. But it doesn't stop me occasionally having a wander down memory lane, just going up to the old mantelpiece, taking down an urn and just getting fucking stuck in. Ooh, you nice little urner. You're a good little fucking urner. You are. A bit drier than I remember.
No way will I go dusty second.
Hey. Can you not be dirty just because you're in a wheelchair, right? Doesn't give you a license to say filthy fucking things, alright? What do you want to say?
Start the song.
So what, they're much older, it makes them more brazen when they say they fizz at the slip to be near us. I'm fizzing at the slit, and all I wanna do is you.
No, fizz at the slit, fizz at the slit.
They wouldn't have fucking noticed had you not drawn attention to it.
That is weak, it's untoward, that is inflammatory.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the nose if you go down south, but that's not important right now, right? What is important, right, is this is not healthy, young, groupie fizz. This is old. This is old, groupie fizz down there, right? It's not a good thing. It's like when you get orange juice, right, and you might leave it out in the sun for 2 years. It's got that...
Oh yeah, they don't call it tang for nothing.
You said it? Can you not be vulgar tonight? And it's not only fizzy, ladies and gentlemen, it's also yeasty. It's sort of fizzy and yeasty. It's got that weird sort of...
I love fizzy and yeasty.
Fizzy and yeasty, I'm True Lamb with Eddie McGuire. I'm fizzy and yeasty. How you going? Yeah, I'm the one with deep voices. I'm the one that goes, and here we are, the Bendigo traffic, and there it was. We'll take a break.
Yeah, they're good. He's in a fucking wheelchair, ladies and gentlemen. And I know the women in the room aren't going to be happy about this, but clearly a lot more uncomfortable for the boys when it's fizzy and yeasty downstairs.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when your jap eye gets conjunctivitis.
No, Melbourne, for fuck's sake. You can't do shit like that. It's 2017. What do you fucking think you're doing? That's anatomical racism. We don't tolerate that anymore, alright? Think about it. 2017. Fuck's sake. No. Use your hand. Don't fucking embarrass me. Use it. That's shameful. He's got a fucking hand he can use.
The Japanese are our friends now.
Well, they won't be much longer if you do filthy shit like that. What do you want to say?
Start the song.
You, me, and the darling, we live in the dream of being treated like fully functioning human beings with special needs. You, me, and the beanbag got nothing but cream on the National Disability Insurance Scheme. You, me, and the chair living the dream. We're living the dream. Yeah. We are rolling, motherfuckers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got to admit to you that we did write that song before we realised that the NDIS was a crock of fucking shit. Got no money for it yet. No fucking money. The NDIS is the NBN for the disabled. I would like to start the show tonight with the best joke I've heard for a number of years, the best Australian joke certainly I've heard for a number of years. Just two words, set up and punchline in this joke. Normally you start with your second best joke, you say for the best joke for life, but this just is too fucking good. So I've got to say, very simple. Here we go, ready? Yep. Barnaby Joyce. Best Australian joke. Well, probably a New Zealand joke, really. Doesn't really matter, it's ours now, ladies and gentlemen. Really is.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to sing the highly controversial whistle song. Who wants to hear the whistle song? Who wants to hear the fight for the whistle song?
No, we didn't have that. Do something else.
Oh, okay. I've been practicing impressions. What am I? What is it? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's why they won't let me play Jenga. And what's this one? What's this one? Watch for the subtle differences. What is it? It's Donald Trump impersonating a disabled journalist. I know. And how about this one? What is it? Watch for the subtle differences. It's very subtle. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex with Parkinson's.
He's in a fucking wheelchair, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wait for this guy. I understand that we have been around for about 30 years, ladies and gentlemen, so, yeah, long time, right? 20 of those who weren't talking, but it does mean that there are probably generations of Allstars fans in the room tonight. So I'd like to address that. Yes, fantastic. Great to have you all here. The baby boomers are probably looking at the three of us and thinking, that's not going to work. And to be honest with you, 5 times out of 4 last week, it didn't. But with their gammy, glaucoma-ridden eyes, they're probably looking at us thinking, oh my God, I didn't realise that Stephen Hawking had such a beautiful singing voice. Gen X are probably looking up here going, oh my God, the cast of Glee have aged badly. But it's the millennials, ladies and gentlemen, the millennials, the young people in the room, they know what's going on here. They understand this. Yes, millennial. Just the fucking one, that's one more than usual. The millennials know what's going on here. They see the three of us and they know that this is inclusion. In action, ladies and gentlemen. Inclusion in action. Now, I've included them in my life. So the millennials in the room are probably going, OMG, LOL, IDK.
What's IDK?
I don't know. No, it's I don't, you fucking idiot. Thank you for your contribution. But the millennials in the room are looking at the three of us and thinking, what a marvellous example of diversity. Yeah? Not in relation to age or gender. Nationality, politics, or religion. Colour, culture, or race. But certainly, in regards to 3 old white fuckers, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of diversity here. Like our sexual preference, for instance. You're probably wondering about our sexual preference, yeah? Well, we all prefer sex. But it is certainly not happening for 2 members of the Doug Anthony Allstars. I suppose the question that you're probably all thinking about at the moment is what am I doing up here? What's Paul McDermott, much loved TV personality and Beatle singer, with his career still very much in the ascendancy in parts of far north Queensland? What is Paul McDermott, a normal, right, doing on stage stuck between a pensioner and a fucking cripple? That's the question you should be asking. Well, to be honest with you, about, when was it? About 3 years ago now. About 3 years ago, Tim came up to me and he said, let's get the group back together. And I got to be honest with you, I just laughed in his face. I went, ha! In fact, I went, I laughed in his face. At that time, remember what you did to convince me? You said the prognosis was quite bad. 6 months, you said, didn't you? They fucking lie through their fucking teeth, ladies and gentlemen, just to preserve their own fucking skin. They drag us all fucking down. Didn't you? Fucking ass. So, he said, let's get the group back together. And I thought about it for a little while, and I thought that these two fellas, they're facing some hardships in their life. Incredible hardships. And I thought maybe with my relatively young, virile body and my agile mind, that I could help them through these last couple of months. Last couple of years, ladies and gentlemen. And I could help them transition from life to death. And that's what we've all been doing for a while now. The transition's taken a bit longer than fucking expected, that's all. So I thought I could help them, educate them before the end, help them a little bit. I never thought for a second that they would educate me, that I would learn things from them. And I think that's the mistake we make in this Western society of ours, that we forget, right, that old people and cripples and, dusty old geriatrics and sinkers can actually teach us things, and we can learn things from them. Yeah? The thing I'm learning at the moment is fucking patience, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking patience. That's what I'm learning.
That's bad nursing.
Hey?
Fucking patience.
No. Not fucking patience. Look at me. Not fucking patience. Fucking patience. You're not getting the difference? Not fucking patience. Fucking patience. Fucking patience. Fuck's sake. And don't you be rude about those nurses. They were very kind to you. We spent half this fucking last year, right, in the MRI getting his brain scanned. And the nurses have always been very good to you, haven't they? He comes in sometimes, for the spa bath. He's quite fucking tense, if you know what I mean. And the nurses have helped you out, haven't they? They've been nice to you. Yeah. They've calmed him down, ladies and gentlemen. And they're big Tongan fellas as well. So.
Now you might be thinking, nurses? Why does Tim need nurses? Well, it's because I have MS. I have multiple sclerosis. The more common pronunciation is multiple sclerosis. No. Come on, Melbourne. No, we don't make fun of people's voices in 2017. We don't fucking do that shit, all right? Grow up a little bit tonight, Tim. You're upsetting. No. And whenever anybody ever says, I've got multiple sclerosis, you always have to think, let's give that a try. I have multiple sclerosis. Yeah, and the good thing about multiple sclerosis is that I'd have to take a lot of pills, like I've taken pills all the time. In the morning I take uppers, then 11 I take more uppers, further uppers. By the end of the day I get to Wodonga. That's on the end, and if I really want I just pop one more and bang, I'm an Albury for the rest of the night. The good thing about being in a wheelchair with multiple sclerosis is that I have to we get through customs really quickly. We get through like a shot. We do a lot of travelling. And last year I told you about our 3-point plan, which was tilt, pause, and shoulder bite. So I tilt, I do pause, and then...
I just want you to stop now for a second. Think about what you're laughing at.
Well, we were crossing from Mexico headed for Dallas, and we were doing it in our minivan, and the queue was so long on that highway waiting for customs, and it was really hot in the van, wasn't it? And I was just heating up, and I experienced like spasticity of my muscles where they sort of stiffen and cramp up, and I found myself sort of cramping up against the window, and then it was accidental. I started licking the window. Straight through. But also, I've got to say, it's not as bad as you'd think. The taste of Windex is refreshingly easy. And I've become quite a detective now. Like, I can tell in a family car what sort of pet they have. Is it a dog or a cat, and what breed of cat? Like, Abyssinian or Siamese. But the thing is, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I cannot look away. Ladies and gentlemen, I've only got one thought for you, and that is to say multiple sclerosis. If you possibly can, get into it.
Mr. Timothy Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen, and now there's a paltry amount of applause. Lovely. Thank you. And now there's two reasons why we can't take him out in a glass-bottom boat. The rest of you will get that tomorrow, and you'll be ashamed of how fucking dumb you are. So this fella is dying, right? And this fella is quite literally death itself. Look at the fucking bombs on there. Look at that. That is one of the undead in the room, ladies and gentlemen. I've known this fella since he was 21 years old, and that scone, that bonce there, has remained unchanged over that entire period. Many of you will remember him looking exactly like that from the big gig in the early 80s. Another 10 years old. Yeah, exactly the fucking same, unchanged, right? It has taken 5 decades for that head to become age appropriate. And look, just look closely. Really take, I know it's hurtful on the eyes, but just take it in, right? Look at that. Nosferatu, ladies and gentlemen. Having him on tour with us, it's like being trapped in a 1920s German expressionistic film. It's fucking scary. It's fucking scary. You can't tell because you don't know him, but he's pissing himself on the inside. He's having a fucking laugh fest about this. He's really having a fucking giggle. Look at that. Hey, very quick impression, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Dobby! Mr. Potter! Mr. Potter! Oh, Mr. Potter!
Julia Gillard without the wig. Well, how about this? His head looks exactly like an apple that's been carved in the shape of his head.
We're just going to have a quick break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I would just like to thank everyone that's given so generously to Tim's outreach campaign that seeks to help troubled islands in the Pacific Rim. It's a wonderful organisation. It is online. Please give as generously as you possibly can. The organisation is called Doctors Without Degrees. And basically the three of us fly into these troubled zones in the Pacific Basin, and we give the people of those communities a lot of hope, right, for a very short period of time. When they discover that we're just going to sing songs, tell tawdry jokes, and you know, have a bit of malarkey, they fucking get pissed off, ladies and gentlemen. You get everything you fucking deserve, you people, you really do. I tell you what, we have a problem with this country, right? We've got to stop the boats, ladies and gentlemen. We've all got to stop the boats, right? Boats have come into this country for 65,000 years. And there's been a definite spike since 1770. And I honestly believe if we managed to stop the boats in 1770, this country would be the beautiful country it is today. As part of the outreach campaign, we were lucky enough, weren't we, to go up north to a beautiful island just off Australia called Manus Island. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it is a beautiful place. The razor wire blends in with the palm trees so well, you can forget almost immediately that you are on a prison island. And it's certainly not a lot better now that the riffraff's gone. Just trying to keep it up to date and fresh. As part of the the immigration policy in this country. We met with members of the Conservative Immigration Department, and they were wonderful. They just wanted to change the immigration song. You probably don't hear it in Australia, but you hear it when you're abroad. And they just wanted something a little less transparent. I don't know if you know the current song. It's ivory and ivory, living in perfect harmony. Yeah. So they asked us to come up with a new song to warn people of the dangers of coming to Australia by boat, but also of the dangers of coming to Australia by boat. This is a song called Akmal. Is that the millennial again? You're most welcome here, Akmal, as are all the other refugees as well. If you just give up that halal food and that dumb religion with these modern threads and become Christians, it's a great big world, Akmal, and everyone can live in peace and love, Akmal. If you look like us and dress like us and have names like us, then we'll just think there's more of us. And we're a fucking fantastic people, ladies and gentlemen. The Australian people are the most loved fucking people on the face of this fucking planet. That's why people from all over the fucking world want to come to this fucking beautiful fucking country, because it's so fucking gorgeous, so fucking beautiful, because we are fucking caring, loving pieces of humanity.
And if you don't like it, you can fuck off back to Melbourne.
And you'll be heading for sunshine. You'll get away from the front line. We'll let you work in a coal mine. You'll be heading, but not be heading to a brand new world where everyone is welcome, let down and have blue eyes. Where everything that Jesus gave us frees up on shelter us to fly. Wow, that's a little bit awkward. But that is the sort of reaction when we start talking about the refugee crisis, or the human flow crisis, as we like to call it, that is currently engulfing the entire planet, and the horrible situation on Manus Island that will leave an indelible scar on the emotional psyche of this country for possibly generations to come, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, there is a redemptive verse in Akmal Part 2. I'm going to sing that for you now. A lot brighter, a lot happier. In fact, there are 147 different verses to the journey of Akmal, and he still doesn't make it to our fucking country. So put the bread knife down, Akmal. We intend to probe your ass right now, Akmal. And we're slipping on the rubber gloves and the hospital gowns to turn that smile upside down. We're gonna vet you hard, Akmal. There are doubts about you to dispel, Akmal. You'll be vetted past the point of pain to die in fear. So you reconsider living here. And you'll be vetted for some time. So cancel all of your free time and join the end of that long, 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 long line. You'll be vetted, yeah. Extreme vetted till the cows come home with gifts by buying Jesus and his angel Lord and Lord. Vetted on both sides, front and back, and top the jail and send the serve. Vetted to tell us all the things we need to hear that you don't know. Well, listening to Taylor Swift on Auntie favorite Christian radio. Oh, 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 oh. Give me back my fucking watch.
And now we would like to sing for your entertainment, the Whistle Song.
Thank you.
What is it? What am I? What am I? What is it? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm making jam sandwiches. And what am I doing now? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm waving the flies off my cock. Because I make the jam sandwiches and it goes everywhere and then the flies come in.
He's in a fucking wheelchair, right? Look, ladies and gentlemen, I do sense a lot of disappointment in the room, a lot of upset in the room, mainly concerning this. And I'd like to apologise for it right now. A lot of people keep coming up to me and say, you've got to shave, you've got to shave. And I do, every morning. Just this part around here. But this, sadly, is unavoidable. It really is. The It just happens to my people, the McDermott people, at the age of 50, we just become incredibly hairy, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, far worse for the women. But at the age of 50, nothing can be done about it. We all just turn into garden gnomes.
Do the wheelbarrow, do the wheelbarrow. Do the wheelbarrow, do the wheelbarrow.
It can't be helped, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the DNA of my people, the McDermott people. We come from the lost county of Carmarthen in Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a peat bog people. We are not meant to toil under the sun. We live our entire lives under the surface of the earth. That's it. We're not meant to come topside. But this beard, right, has introduced me to a fraternity that I didn't even know existed. I have become part of the hairy family of man. I can walk with this look down any street, any city, in any part of the world. And other similarly astute men will come up to me and they'll say, "Where's the shelter?" The other day I was at the dog park and I was taken home by a lovely couple, beautiful young couple. They thought I was a schnauzer. I had 2 days of love and comfort till the worm treatment. And this coarse grey silver hair, ladies and gentlemen, now covers my entire body, top to tail. I am like a human Brillo pad. It's quite a natural exfoliant if you want to go for a roll sometime. And it's everywhere. It's just fucking everywhere. And it's quite unsettling. I mean, if I choose to wear underwear, which I'm not tonight. But if I choose to wear underwear, it's like trying to put a pair of scunchies on a Christmas tree. It's fucking branches everywhere. No, it's unsettling. I try and make myself, I suppose, get used to it by thinking that, well, this is the look Jesus would have had if he'd lived for another 22 years. He didn't. I don't know if you know. He died young. In the Ascent of Man, I'm this guy.
Wheelbarrow.
And it's quite a disturbing thing. The other day, as I was running around the house naked, I caught sight of myself in the full-length mirror, and man, I was caught in a vortex of both despair and joy for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I couldn't take my eyes off the horror and the wonder of what I was seeing. Just absolutely transfixed, because I noticed that this area, this part, right? Can you see that? Delineated by my fingers. Can you see that part? Yeah? Can you see that? Yes? Yes? Rhetorical. Can you see that? It's exactly the same, right? It's that part down there. Later. So, exactly the same. I don't know if you're understanding. If you put me in a white frame right now, right? A little white frame, right? I would look a lot like a royal playing card. I don't know if you're understanding it. I don't know if you're understanding. Imagine this, right? With a cock right there. Imagine. You see that? Imagine this with a dick just there, ladies. Just imagine that. Can you see that? Yeah? Imagine that with a cock right there.
I can see it. It's like hanging around with Bilbo, Frodo, Gandalf. What is it? What am I doing? Watch for the subtle differences. Look at it closely. You're going to kick yourself. It's an upside down one of these. When you see it, you go, oh.
Again, you're having a great night tonight. Let's take it to be out of the caravan, ladies and gentlemen. Away from the cats. They will get him in the end. You know, this... we'll end up as so much shit in kitty litter. Anyway, look. This show's about many things, and I suppose in many ways we're wearing our hearts on our sleeves in regards to this show. And this next song is like a distillation of the ideas in this show. I suppose it's like a theatrical musical manifesto that we're trying to present about our belief systems. And we believe in many things, and I'd like to talk about them just for a second now. I hope it doesn't bore you. But we do believe in magic and the power of magic. We believe there's magic all around us, all the time, ladies and gentlemen, magic everywhere. But we have given up on the idea of magic cures, haven't we? There are no useless solutions. We've let that one go, haven't we? Haven't we let that one go? There's no magic cures. No silver bullet. We understand that now. I've been for a long time. Anyway, yeah. We also believe that everyone should be able to dance. Yeah? Even if you're in a wheelchair, you should be able to enjoy a bit of a dance occasionally. We believe, that's it, we believe that every single person should be, you know, if they're facing death, should have a fucking whistle. Yeah? Won't change anything. Just won't change anything. So, good on ya. And finally, we believe that every single one of us, when the end comes, every single one of us should be able to walk into the light with pride. Yeah. Not long now, son. So this next song is about all those things. Or it could be a musical metaphor for the horror that has engulfed our world with the yellow-haired fucking demagogue that now controls America and seemingly all our destiny in his tiny, fat, putchy fingers. You be the judge. This song begins with magic. You're looking good, you're looking fine, you're looking so turned on. The way you walk, the way you talk, you're what they call the bomb. And you know it, and you know it. And I can't imagine that you're ever gonna get it wrong. Your back is straight, your shoulders roll, my God, your will is strong. And you know it, and you know it. You're the best person in this room. It lets you do those terrible, terrible things that you do. Now I'm not trying to blow smoke rings up your ass, but I'd like to. I'm not trying to blow smoke rings up your ass, but I'd like to. And I think you'd like me to do that to you. You say those things and do those things that no one else can do, and no one else can say those ugly, pretty things like you. You know it, I know you know it. And my heart is pounding like the drum he drops on his hand. I wanna touch you, wanna hold you on your biggest fan. You know me, we say you know me. You're the best person in this world. You're the president, playing water sports with Russian girls. Now I'm not trying to blow smoke rings up your ass, but I'd like to. I'm not trying to blow smoke rings up your ass, but I'd like to. And I think you'd like me to do that to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the wheelchair dance!
Wheelchair dancing, can it be done, sir?
Magic! Thank you, thank you.
I'm going to die soon. No, I'm going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. And how do I know this? Well, I called up for life insurance. And, you know, one of those numbers, you know, call us up and we'll give you life insurance just for the fucking hell of it. And I called them up. And the nice lady asked me all these questions. How old are you? How tall are you? Do you smoke? And all that stuff. And then she said, finally, do you have any pre-existing conditions? And I said, oh yeah, here it comes, yeah. No fingering until the third date.
No, fuck's sake, let's think about it. How many times, Melbourne, really?
No fingering until the third date. And she said, well, is there anything else? And I said, well, I do have multiple sclerosis. She said, what? I said, I've got multiple sclerosis. And she said, oh. And she said, well, we can't give you insurance. And I said, why not? She said, because you're going to die soon. I said, geez, that's harsh. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, because you're going to die soon. And it's true, I am. So I thought I'd better do my funeral arrangements, you know, now. One of the things I want to happen at my funeral is for someone to read this poem. Yeah, I know we are doing this bit. I don't have long. And best excuse, I'm in a wheelchair. But I'd just like to read this poem. Mr. Music, could you play some music? And not Wickety Whack from Benny Hill like last time, but something. He speaks through music. It's a poem by W.H. Auden for my funeral. Stop all the clocks, cut off the telephone, prevent the dog from barking with a juicy bone, silence the piano and with muffled drum, bring out the coffin, let the mourners come. He was my north, my south, my east, my west, my working week, my Sunday rest, my moon, my midnight, my talk, my song. I thought that love would last forever. I was wrong. Let all the sandwiches be dipped in kerosene. Set them alight, unbake all the beans. Burn down the parliament, then run as fast as you can. And someone sent a letter of apology to the people of Japan. You're going to stand around friends now. The stars are not wanted now, though they were a good idea. But pack up the moon and dismantle IKEA. Let those pricks put it back together again with an Allen key. Pour away the ocean, put the forest in the bin. Someone shoot Corey Bernardi, because now you can blame it on Tim. I'll see you on the other side. Refreshingly wintry.
Not even a symptom of it. Anyway. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for that overly generous applause for Tim's poem. It was essentially a piece of self-serving, sentimental pap. And thank you for joining as one in the hive mind and being patronising in that way. That was great. I suppose if you read between the lines of that poem, what Tim was trying to say, I think what he was trying to say about mortality, always good to have a bit of a chat about mortality in the middle of a comedy show. It's a real comic skill. I suppose what he was trying to say was, get your merchandise now, ladies and gentlemen. Get your merchandise. Get it signed. If he does shuffle off the fucking Mormon coil tonight, if this is the last night, that shit will fucking spike on eBay. Really will. It'll go through the fucking roof. Yeah, so that's something to watch out for. So just be aware of that, okay?
And what is this? What is it? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm waving off all the little tiny aeroplanes at Bendigo Airport. Wind up the elastic band and go round again.
One family of persons who are at his back. Right, you're done. Metaphor for our career.
Paul is my primary carer, the guitarist is my secondary carer, because he doesn't care as much.
Oh my God, that was another thing that tends to happen to the McDermotts, part of our DNA is when we hit 50, not only do we become incredibly astute, we also get rather interesting sibilance in our voice. My family says it makes me a little dull, but the budgerigar and the cat dog seem to like it a lot. When it did happen to me, I wasn't caught completely off guard, ladies and gentlemen, because I was fortunate enough to meet a young fella back in the 1970s, and he had sibilance, so I'd heard it from yes. I was working with this man who was a good deal older than me at the Rose Garden in Parliament House, 1970s. Oh, when I say Parliament House, I do mean the old Parliament House, not the new Parliament House. Because I don't think the new Parliament House even has a rose garden. Rose garden being something that we felt necessary in colonial times, and we've certainly matured since then. So this is the Rose Parliament House, not the new Parliament House. You can soon yes, a little bit of confusion there in regards to which Parliament House it is. Definitely it was what we now call the old Parliament House. And in those days we just called Parliament House because we didn't know there would be a new Parliament House. Oh, as I said, there was a fellow working in the Rose Garden. His name, ladies and gentlemen, some of the older Australians might be quite familiar with his work. Great fella, ABC broadcaster and horticulturalist, ladies and gentlemen. A great man by the name of Alan Seal. Maybe that's one way as a society where we're not as diverse as we would like to think we are, because Alan had this voice on radio in the 60s and 70s. Certainly wouldn't get a job on Gold FM these days. Sort of voice. Certainly not with groups like certainly not with groups like certainly not with groups like ISIS in the world, or threats like the North Korean missile crisis. But Alan Seal was a great friend and a mentor to me. Thank you very much. And one day I was walking past Alan Seal. He was dealing with some particularly pesky chameleons at the edge of the rose garden, just whipping them out there. And I noticed he was singing softly to himself. And he had such a unique voice, ladies and gentlemen, because of the sibilants. I said to him, Alan, you really must, if you have not considered it previously, you really must put out an album of songs with that unique and stunning voice. Have you ever thought of doing an album of songs, Alan? And he said, no. I said, Alan, you really must. And we went into the ABC studios in Dickinson in Canberra and recorded a wonderful album. Many of the older people in the audience will have this album in their collection, one of the best-selling KTEL albums. Millennials won't be able to fucking catch that one. Record stack, yeah, fucking record stack. The album, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely sensational, big seller. It was called Alan's Seal, Sensational Sounds of Summer, celebrating the solstice of 1977. Has so many great tracks on the album, far too many for me to go into tonight. However, I will. There was the beautiful Doris Day's song, Que Sera Sera. There was a song by Anushka Fox, This is Single Bed. There was a wonderful song from Mary Poppins. Super. Nah, fuck it. There was the beautiful and haunting. There was the beautiful haunting Michael Jackson song, Ben. But the best track on the album, ladies and gentlemen, was by the incredible English singer-songwriter, Phil Collins. Probably one of... Don't fucking say it, for fuck's sake! Like you're the fucking smartest person in the fucking room, that you fucking got me before everyone else. 5 fucking minutes building to this fucking moment, and you've got to fucking whisper to your friend like you're a fucking genius. Fuck's sake. Don't make me laugh. I can't do it if I fucking laugh. Was the beautiful yet haunting Phil Collins' song, Sister Studio. This song was on that album as well, ladies and gentlemen. This was a song written by Alan Seal himself. It was called The Whistle Song. It was the hidden track on the album. The Whistle Song tonight will be performed by Mr. Timothy Dawson, Langbean Ferguson, The Whistle Song! The Whistle Song! Oh. Turn it on. Yep. only here for a while. We're only here to make you smile and prove through the strength of just one man. All life is worth the fight. 'Cause he'll break your heart the moment he starts to whistle. When the lips on the head in the chair start to whistle, are you witness a man who can hold, a man who can't stand, still will stand tall when he purses both his lips and starts to whistle. He starts to whistle.
Let's do the whistle song! Who wants the whistle song? Yeah. I was born 54 years before I was ready.
His body in cage, in a cage he can't break. Just a head in a chair, just two lips on a face. But close both your eyes, you'll see his chair disappear, as his sweet whistling song makes pure love to your ears. When he purses both his lips and starts to whistle, he starts to whistle.
So funny because you said when you close your eyes you'll be able to see his chair disappear. You can't see anything if your eyes are closed. You certainly won't see chairs disappear because that's a scientific impossibility.
You're a fucking scientific impossibility. What the fuck are you trying to say? It's almost like you're purposely trying to fuck up my show. It's upsetting me. It's pissing me off. You know, a lot of people wouldn't fucking say this to you because you're in a wheelchair and you got a fucking fragile mind. But I'm gonna fucking say it, right? You are a selfish fucking cunt. Since day one, you're still... That's awkward. Sorry, I just forgot where I was there for a second. For a minute there, I thought we were at home on the couch watching Netflix. I apologise profusely for anyone that was upset by that. Just a personal moment. That's very nice. Will you just excuse me, talk amongst yourselves just for a second? That's all. You're a selfish fucking cunt! No. That doesn't work on me, does it? It doesn't fucking... No. It doesn't work on me. Do you remember what you said when we first started talking about this show? Do you remember what you said? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, Gandalf doesn't go in there.
No, it wasn't that.
I use Ken because Barbie's too pointy.
Are you flinching? Are you fucking flinching from me? I've never hit you. I've never hit you on stage. Have I? Wasn't that? Do you remember?
My face is not a finger bowl.
No, you said the MS is eating me from the ground up. Do you remember saying that? Do you remember? Mm-hmm. You said my legs are pretty useless now, right? I can't use them. My left arm's gone. Do you remember? Yeah, right? You said, I've got my right arm, but that's certainly getting a bit dodgy. Remember? It's right up to my neck, you said. All I've got left is my beautiful face. I can do 2 things now. Remember saying that? You said, I can whistle and I can do the eyebrow dance. Right?
Eyebrow dance!
No, the fucking
I know what you're thinking, ladies, and yeah, they do work.
Is it purposeful? Are you doing this on purpose? Is that what you're doing? Are you doing it on purpose?
Are you taking the piss?
Am I taking it? No, I'm fucking angry with you. You've been doing it all night. You've been fucking around all night.
Because my bag's getting pretty full.
No. Did you drink something today? Did you drink on performance day? 1 grape is all you're allowed performance day. You know that. Selfish. Okay, look, sorry about this. We can't sell the whistle song if you don't whistle, okay? So, let's try and do something you can do, okay? Let's try and get back on the Could Be Friends again, okay?
I mean, I could try and hold it in, but I don't have to.
No, don't point at someone and don't. They're my audience. Don't fucking do that. Don't point at someone and weep. Don't point at someone and weep. No. Let's do something you can do. Would you like to do something you can do? What about a song that you like, that you can do, that you can sell, that people believe? What about that Elton John song, I'm Still Standing? That's a fucking corker. What about Get Up, Stand Up? You like that one? How about you do that one? I used to love that one. What about Tiptoe Through the Fucking Tulips? I'm Still Standing, Footloose. You love those songs. Come on, let's do one of those.
Has it got whistling in it?
No, it hasn't. You haven't been whistling anyway.
We should do the whistle song. Who wants to hear the whistle song? Let's do the whistle song. It's a perfect time for it.
Okay, we'll do the whistle song, but don't feel you have to whistle or do anything because, you know, you're in a wheelchair. No one's expecting anything out of you. You can't fucking work with them, ladies and gentlemen. You can't have them on fucking stage. What are they good for? Oh, job as a receptionist. That's what I fucking do. Diversity, my fucking arse, inclusion, my fucking... When your body breaks down,
your body breaks down.
When all hope is gone,
all hope is gone.
Remember this man. Too late. Remember this man. When your brain is fucked, when you're filled with despair, when you're nothing more than a pet rock with hair, then open up your lips and start to whistle. Start to whistle. And I have never heard a sound that sounds so beautiful. Tim turns a whistle into something like a miracle, to transcend the very notion of the physical. When he opens up his mouth and starts to wait, fuck's like wait. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Tim seems a little bit fatigued after that song. Seems to be worn out by it. So, how about we're going to leave it there. We'll get him home, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly a bit overtired. We'll get him to a nice warm bed, with a nice soft pillow over his face. Before we do leave, we have noted a disturbing trend that seems to be happening globally, ladies and gentlemen, certainly throughout Australia. It's like epidemic proportions, but when we travel through the Americas and through Great Britain as well, it's certainly certainly in all those countries, there seems to be a lot of groups, bands and so on from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and beyond who are just getting together in their dotage. I mean, these are geriatric fuckers who are just getting back on the road to milk their loyal fans and the last bit of coinage these people have. It is a desperate and sad nostalgia grab. It is a tragedy, and there's just so many of them around. Some of these bands, right, don't even have all the original members. That is part of the con, ladies and gentlemen, but they are everywhere. Don't waste your money on them. You'll just go away disappointed. You will be upset. They are not what they once were. It's certainly a fucking tragedy. So many of them around. Avoid them. I know some of them are coming to Melbourne, and they will be playing here in the next 2 years, so just don't waste your fucking money. Groups I'm talking about are people like Frankie Valli and The Season. A big tour coming up for the Jackson 4. Didn't like that one. You're not going to like this one then. Big tour as well for the BG.
And Lionel Richie.
No, it doesn't work with Lionel Richie. Haven't understood the form. No, it's a proper noun. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They try, they want to be part of society, but they can't. The door's closed. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch out as well for big tours from the animal, the monkey, the bird, the eagle. The buzzcock, and probably in the next year or two, the beetle. So just...
And no direction.
No.
And oxygen supply.
No problem about it at all. Good news though. Good news though, ladies and gentlemen, great news. The Andrews sister, the Pointer sister, the Everly brother, the Righteous brother, and the Thompson sibling are getting together to form a supergroup called Everyone Else Is Dead. There is one group, one band that defiantly bucks this trend. A group that are now more relevant, more powerful, more interesting, more dynamic, more charismatic than they were in their heyday. This is a song about them, simply entitled Us. A group so loud, we reformed, we brought the laughter back, and in that moment we were reborn. And you can't believe it, it's almost all of the Allstars. A pensioner, a cripple, and a songwriter. A pensioner, a cripple, and a superstar. Iron bridges will be burned. The Allstars have returned. La 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 la, la 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 la. A band so vain, we refuse to die. Others do the decent thing, they call it Prince and quietly retire. But Tim loves the pussy, that's why we're back with the Allstars. A pensioner, a cripple, and a human being. A pensioner, a cripple, and a love machine. Yeah, you'll all get to see the unholy trinity. La 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 la, and we'll sing the same old song just like we did before. And after 15 minutes you'll be completely bored, wondering why on earth you bought a ticket for this self-indulgent plan. And you've just yourselves to thank. La 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 la, and we'll fleece you one more time without that merchandise, where even triple extra large can be a trifle high. You decide driving home that we are not that nice, but we did sign all your shit, and you can't believe it. It's been signed by the Allstars. an egg on stilts, a guy called Wheels, and a troubadour, a gimp, an orangutan, and someone you adore. A dead guy, another dead guy, and a survivor. Yeah, we're broken, maimed, and scarred. The Doug Anthony Allstars. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, everyone, now fade it out, just fade it out. Don't fucking stop completely, for fuck's sake. It's like a fuck, does not make sense to you? It's a fucking fade out. It's not a romp to the end of the world and then fucking fall off and give you nothing. Right, it's a fucking, do you understand? It's a slow fucking fade out. Like a fucking retard can do it. There's something we can learn from them right there. Look at that. Not like a fucking drunk Clydesdale at the back there. You can stop. Just shh, keep it down. Fade it out. Mate, you're getting louder. Do you not fucking comprehend what you're doing? Well, the group from Queensland are doing great. No, fade out. I swear to God, this has never been this difficult. Fade out. Because that's what they want you to do in this Western society. When you get to be a certain age, when you're a pensioner, or a cripple, yeah? Or a silver fox like myself.
I sing his child.
This Western society of ours doesn't want to see you when you get to be a certain age, when you get a bit of silver in your hair. You become one of the invisible people, one of the grey people, one of the people made of ash, one of the people just moving around through society, waiting to die. You're of no use to this society anymore. You can wait for hours in one of those fancy dancer coffee shops where they give you your fucking coffee in a disposable cup that has your name written on the side. Because no one gives a shit about you anymore. You can wander around the white goods sections of department stores for days. Because all the staff that work there know that you will never live long enough to understand how to operate the new ovens they're making. And just looking at this audience tonight, I can tell you this, for nothing, ladies and gentlemen, the anti-aging skin creams are not working. We're the Doug Anthony Allstars and we say fuck the fade out. Fade back in, Melbourne! Fade back in! La 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 la. Watch out for my show next year, it's going to be called the Doug Anthony All-Star. Thank you, good night. No, we have to move on. We're going to have a second show that we're more interested in, so we stop it there. For those people standing up, not do that. It upsets him. It's like you're fucking showing off, you know. He likes you all when you're seated like that. Just imagine that you're all as crippled as him, but as soon as you stand up, it gives the game away. So let's just try and think of someone else for a change, right? Okay, we've got to move this along quickly. Shall we do it? The classic? Yeah?
So many people, so few surnames.
You ain't seen nothing like the three of us. We get around in a special bus, and we're coming to a town like yours. So come on and join us. I know that you want to. Come lick a window. It tastes just like sunshine. Sunshine and freedom. Freedom and bubble gum. Windex pedal and bubble gum, but mostly just bubble gum. Everybody! Window, lick a window, lick a window, lick a window. Oh, window, give him your glasses, give him your glasses. Window, lick a window, lick a window, lick a window. Give him, your glasses, give him your glasses. Window, lick a window, lick a window. Give him your glasses, give him your glasses. Window, lick a window, lick a window. Give him your glasses, give him your glasses.
I'm not supposed to lick them
Window, lick a
first.
window, lick a window, lick a window. A window, give him your glasses. You ain't seen nothing like the three of us.
Who owns these ones? Oh, we don't get them, you can't see. It's not like Lords, you'll still be blind bastards.
You know, I've only been doing that song for a short while, and I reckon you can judge the intelligence of an audience by how many glasses you get. I think we've got five pairs tonight. We're 6. 5 pairs tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In Bendigo recently, 13 fucking pairs of glasses. One night in Edinburgh, 20 fucking pairs of glasses. And I thought that explains the Brexit vote. Now, the reason after that last song we didn't leave the stage and let you, I suppose, clap to have an encore, it just takes us forever to get him out of the fucking room. So that was our first encore song, and we'd like to the last encore song now for Let's. This is a song. This is a song I used to perform with the Allstars back in the 80s. It is a song that we love performing, a song by Mark Seymour from Hunters and Collectors. When we used to sing this song back when we were younger men, we always sung about the women in our lives that we cared for, the people that we loved in our lives, our wives, people we cared about. But because of the recent events of the last 9 months, the lyrics of this song have changed dramatically for me, and it's weird with songs how they have different reverberations, I suspect, over the course of your life. But there's a lot more meaning and a lot more depth to this song now than there was in those days, and I'd like to sing it for tonight for my dear friend who passed away about 8-9 months ago now, after a very long struggle with MS. constantly valiant during the years of his diagnosis. He never flagged in the belief himself, and his honesty to the people around him was extraordinary. But it's still very hard for me to let it go, or to know he's not here. So tonight, I dedicate this song to my dear friend, Mr. Timothy Dawson Langmead Ferguson, wherever you are, big fella. Oh!
Yeah, just want to check.
That's a little bit awkward. Sorry about that. Just for a second, I just forgot where I was. I apologise to everyone in the room. Apologise for that. It's just that all this week I've been rehearsing my new show for next year. Hands with your hands, hands with into that.
But look, Paul is right. I am amazing.
I didn't say amazing.
And I will die soon. I mean, you might be thinking, oh no, oh Tim, oh what a bummer, but you know, but at least he'll go to heaven. But let's just think about dying and going to heaven for a second. See, it's bullshit. But I will be dead, and I just want to tell you, you know, remember in the 80s you were wearing that Choose Life t-shirt? And look what happened. Look what you did. You know, if you'd waited till the third date, you could have avoided that marriage. But now I'm telling you, Bendigo, you have to get up. You have to go home and you have to rearrange your life. Because look at it this way, 50 years from now, and you know what a tiny amount of time that is, 50 years from now, it'll just be, well, one bucket of ash will be very angry at another bucket of ash, and there'll be a dead body under the ground. I thought this wasn't going to be a good idea. We'll be very furious. You might as well smash the crockery of your life. Smash it all, break it all. What do you care? What the fuck do you care? What the hell are you holding on to? I'm telling you now, time is short. I got 3 words for you, Bendigo. Tick, fucking tock. Start the song.
I will come for you at night time, and I will raise you from your sleep. I'll kiss you in 4 places as I go running up your street, and I will squeeze the life out of you, and you will make me laugh and make me cry. And we may never forget. You will make me call your name, and I shout into the blue summer skies. And we may never meet again. So shed your skin and let's get started. And you may throw your arms around me, and you may throw your arms around me. Well, I came to you at night time, and I watched you in your sleep. Lord, I kissed you in 4 places. I kissed your head and kissed your feet. Now you disappear out of view. You know that I will never say goodbye. And though I try to forget, you will make me call your name, and I shout into the blue summer sky. And we may never meet again. So shed your skin and let's get started. you may throw your arms around me. Yeah, 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 you may throw your arms around me. Mr. Blue Northern Ring Coverton, and introduce you on the guitar, the guitarist.
You take my claret. Thank you, Romeo. I don't really have multiples.
It's a little bit messy, but you know.